Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings to our people of knowledge of the Akashic records of time. Today is Keen 67 Blue Lunar Hand on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar, 3 Manik, 24th of July 2022. The blue hand is the hand that heals and nourishes all life. We use our hands and palms as portals to our divinity to transmit the universal life force to all sentient beings of Mother Earth and beyond. This is also the last day of the yellow electric seed year, and tomorrow the 25th of July is the day out of time, as we travel in between worlds of time and space, and journey into the galactic new year of the red self-existing moon on Tuesday, July 26th. We are on the 8th day in a row of consistent Earth resonance pulsing in over 50 Hertz, with multiple beams of white light appearing on the Schumann charts today at amplitudes of 26 Hertz, 36 Hertz, 41 Hertz, 48 Hertz, and a massive blitz at 63 Hertz. 5D New Earth frequency anchoring in and rising up. We have been received, and now we shall be released from all burdens of time and space. The weight of the world is being lifted from the minds, hearts, and souls of all starseeds of the 144,000. Our etheric wings are activated, and we spread them into the four corners for full liftoff into the ethers, as we spread our love and blessings all over the sacred lands of Pachamama. In our transmission of the light, we uplift and empower all the pure ones of the golden central sun of eternal life. This is our exodus from the old broken systems into the new way of peace, prosperity, joy, and abundance for all of humanity. The great equalizer is here as we honor and cherish all traditions and nations of the new earth. In our direct experience of the oneness of all life living from our hearts, we feel our connection to all things in all realms, timelines, and dimensions here now in this body, where I always am, the body of the cosmos. In the holographic nature of the morphogenetic field, the one is the many and the many is the one. In the enlightenment of consciousness, we realize our true nature of Buddha consciousness, and we resolve all conflicts of delusions and free our minds and spirits from the matrix of control into the freedom and liberation of the pure awareness of the unborn mind of Buddha. All interference patterns come into harmonic resonance with fifth-dimensional reality and flows into perfect harmony with the one law of universal truth. Nothing is as it seems, nor is it otherwise. We release and let go of all false belief systems and programs of limitation and separation, as we realize we are all in this together, and we all came on this mission for the ascension of Gaia and all her children. As ascended masters of the way, we realize every aspect of the one true self, and as a collective consciousness, we assist all sentient beings in the healing and transformation of consciousness into the clear light of bliss. The holy Amrita, the sweet nectar of the gods, is flowing from the crystal palace at the center of the brain, from the sacred fountain of immortality, up the phoenix path and out the crown as drops of Jupiter, and down through the central channel, through the meridians and channels of light, activating the dragon lines and filling the vessel of light with the golden rays of Christ consciousness. And this heavenly flow of light is the transformation into divine consorts as avatars of the five elements as the Tao of life. With the power of our almighty I Am presence at one with Brahma, command our legions of light to bridge heaven and earth into the new golden age of eternal bliss consciousness. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 22 degrees, 57 minutes Gemini. The sun is at 2 degrees, 13 minutes Leo. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 3 degrees Leo. A mature woman, keeping up with the times, having her hair bobbed. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 23 degrees Gemini. 3 fledglings in a nest high in a tree. From AstrologyWeekly.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Increased cognition today as we move into a 0-point field to create space for the next galactic cycle. Day out of time. Feels like we're navigating some new relational templates today, especially related to sacred unions or hieros, divine marriage. These connections are potentially coming together or falling apart if there's any kind of misalignment in the energy frequency. To either fall apart altogether, come back in a new cycle. Remember, it's all cycles. Also group unions, soul family connecting to a deeper way for group earth work. So much love. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Jason Estes. Update. Lots of major shifts happening on the world stage and within us. Remember this phase of the planet, there is 2 very clear choices, one of love or one of fear. As we step forward, there will be many options to choose either, and what you choose will help you to grow that more into your life. I choose love, so my focus is on the positive, loving things happening in the world, and while there is a world falling apart, there is also a world being built. Remember, you choose where you put your energy, and you choose how you feel about it. Don't let the chaotic moments overwhelm the kindness and love within you. Be a lighthouse for those lost in fear. Instead of succumbing to it, you can make a difference. You are enough. Hugs. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ali Ray. Within you is the light of the world. Go deeply within and find this truth for yourself. These words are not enough. Find this light, know this light, and you will never be the same. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Divine Feminine 7777. The energy is easy, light, and sweet on the surface, enabling us to relax. But there is the noisy, denser background energy that can push you into low frequency if you are not in the present moment, connected to your heart. This is a good opportunity to be mindful of the present moment and the heart-soul energy, opposite to the past and the ego. Be in the present moment and enjoy the light, happy energy. Let it help you prepare for what is coming with the new moon and the Lion's Gate 8-8 portal. Good but intense times ahead. Have a lovely Sunday. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sohila. Today is the last day of the old cycle, and tomorrow is the day out of time. The bridge between the old and the new. The day out of time, the sacred pause by Isis channelings. 25th of July, the day out of time. A Mayan portal day that brings us the opportunity to move beyond the limitations of linear time into the quantum field of timelessness, the 0 point, the void, womb of multiple possibilities, timelines, experiences, a day to plant seeds of intentions for the new Mayan galactic year beginning the 26th of July, a day of gratitude for where we have reached so far, a day to move into our inner sanctum, our core, and review on what we can no longer carry with us into the new, a day to celebrate the essence of creation, manifestation abilities that we inherently carry with us, rooted in our connection to our own divinity. It's another 7-7 day, a rainbow bridge for the integration of earth and heaven, spirit and matter, where the feminine Mayan 13-month lunar calendar 13 times 28 equals 364, bridges the gap to align with the 365 days of the masculine solar calendar. It is the gift of the heliacal rising of the star of Isis, Sirius, according to which the Mayan, galactic, planetary, and Egyptian calendars were aligned, which brings in new energy to quantum leap you into higher states of consciousness and self-mastery, to manifest the future by your thoughts, mind, guided by a heart opened by love, generosity, and courage, lion's heart, that further guide your words and actions, guided by courage and personal power, a sacred pause in the time-space continuum. And light in grace and joy, be the change you want to see. Sake Na, from isischannelings.wordpress.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Suryananda Ayed, the Great Galactic Sun Etheric Initiation and Activation Shift with Father and Divine Mother and the Elohim experienced the 24th of July 2022 on Gaia and within the Great Central Sun with Divine Consorts. Prior, the Great Galactic Sun Etheric Initiation and Activation took place. The description of the Great Galactic Sun Etheric Initiation and Activation Shift has continued on from the Great Galactic Sun Etheric Healing Shift and the A and the Great Galactic Sun Etheric Healing Epiphanies of the 23rd of July 2022. With both initiation and activation having taken place today, the 24th of July 2022, this takes those on Gaia deeper into the role and purpose of the Great Galactic Sun for these times long awaited as Gaia and inhabitants continue their ascension into higher energies and frequencies as prophesied. The Great Galactic Sun being the third sun of the threefold sun trinity of the Great Central Sun, the Great Central Sun, the omnipresent, omnipotent power of creation existence itself, the Great Cosmic Sun, the second sun and the only dual sun, the Great Galactic Sun, the third sun of the threefold sun trinity. The Great Galactic Sun has specific aspects connecting to healing and ascension for Gaia and inhabitants. This is one of the roles long prophesied and awaited the Great Galactic Sun has had. This is a very specific aspect the Great Galactic Sun has, but always working with the Great Central Sun, this being different to the roles of the Great Cosmic Sun. This has generated great excitement not only within the Great Central Sun, but beyond Gaia. Note all who have experienced the Great Galactic Sun Etheric Initiation and Activation Shift receive this within the Great Central Sun, as also the Great Galactic Sun Etheric Initiation and Activation Epiphany. This began a little after 5 a.m. UK time today, the 24th of July 2022. Further shifts are set to be experienced on Gaia and inhabitants. Adam L. Daoud and Suryananda's journey on the Great Central Sun and creation continues. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Elena Adams, many of you have been in a state of quantum deep, sonic waves, cosmic light activating your third eye and ultra senses, and genetic memories that have been in lockdown and storage since the fall of Atlantis and Lemuria. The portals have been opened as our related starry family prepare us for this magnificent upgrade. Please also bear in mind not to get caught up in fall and denser dwellings to the old, but to rise into our original innocence and blueprint. Deep stillness, sleeping for longer than usual, being up through the twilight hours. Heightened awareness are evidence of this calibration in action. Also, acute sensory sensitivity is taking place. Avoid harsh surroundings. Our receivers and listening ability and awareness has been greatly enhanced and heightened. As a consequence, irritability may ensue which may try and distract you from the starry legacy coming to you now. A quantum shuttling of starry frequencies are being showered on us all. This time is extremely expansive, and for many who have been calling and answering that call, They are experiencing a sublime reunion as their hearts burst with waves of unconditional, loving energy that is now activating long-lost memories. The need to be with oneself and away from distractions and disturbances is unequivocal and essential. The astrological aligning vortices serve as corridors of pure light information and channels of communion with specific light sphere intelligence in accordance to our particular starry lineages and dimensional frequencies. Our counterpart over selves residing beyond the star planet are folding their own space-time orders as an opportunity to arrive within one time-space reality. The quantum deep is required because the vaster aspects of self require expanded time realities to exist within. So a time-lapse experience may occur for you as time is stretched to accommodate your ultra-dimensional selves. This aloneness is an all-oneness. Allow yourself to be bathed in this divine love, for it is truly unconditional and so very special. Our star families are reaching out, and our planet and all who reside here are being bestowed with the most exquisite of gifts. Rest in this knowing. August promises huge shifts that will feel so familiar because we have been waiting for so long. Heart blessings, star children. From ElenaAdams.com and from Divine Sistar of the Light, Jillian Macbeth Louthan. Resetting and rebirthing Earth's temporary line. Like an oscillating gyroscope, Earth's timelines must be reset, rebooted, and aligned within a complex new theory of light. Spinning and turning around accelerated thought particles is what we have been doing as a planet for many years now, to eventually collide with ourselves with time travel placements that do not and are not really in our best interest or our personal reality. Attempting to make the same recipe over time in this experience of divine proportions can often be a fruitless cake. In the replication, there are tiny microscopic differences that seek to take shape and fly out of the confines of their own world. Entering this cosmic roundabout in thought and action, we rediscover a stellar part of ourselves that was hidden in an invisible black hole. Strolling time is like trying to unblock a quark particle in a bottle of genius. It escapes by all means of its discerning lockdown. A cosmic threshold of unexpected proportions opens its sleepy eyes, and a new timeline is unleashed into our earthly neighborhood. Like a guard dog finally found freedom, this timeline zigzags as it sniffs the matter, greedy for contentment. Matter and antimatter are relative in all universes. This temporary door opens with or without our permission, giving us the ability to discern what's coming up on the surface. As a universal cosmic family, we meet in a timeline dance in two timelines, experiencing many aspects of self and soul that have been relegated elsewhere, allowing us to reunite. We have a cosmic family of proportion divine. The multidimensional aspects of our human self come to visit us and show us the many dances of DNA through family lines and dimensional lives. Embracing all of our temporary me, good, bad, and ugly, shows us the panorama of possibilities in the present. Everything comes to show us who and what we are and who and what we have the potential to become. It's my favorite time of year energetically. It's like a stellar Christmas and a galactic New Year all wrapped up in one big cosmic arc. My heart is beating a little faster and I am breathing a little deeper as we enter these days of power. As we slowly approach the month of Leo and all that entails, we arrive at an assignment of time that demands to be recognized and accepted as pure truth. Our spidey senses stand on end at full attention like a bird dog on a duck hunt. Everything on earth now points us in the right direction of life, allowing us to literally slide into home base safely after hitting a grand slam of light. Allow yourself to be guided into this place of knowledge that seeks a host. In ancient times, on July 22nd, the Egyptian New Year would be celebrated with the rising of the Nile, with Isis at the top of that birthday cake. Atlantean New Year comes next, celebrating who we all were at that very unique time of light. Then we dress for the Mayan Day Out of Time, which is July 25th. Then comes the Mayan New Year on July 26th. In all of its guts and glory, we enter one initiation after another, step by step, cell by cell, and light by light. The next step forward through this tunnel of love is the rising of the star Sirius before the sun, once again initiating a higher point of light. In this case, it will be a solar light. The solar light is the sum total of all consciousness that exists through all dimensions. It holds within it the light of all souls, all planets, all livingness in our universe. It is a light of higher will, universal love, and creative intelligence. The solar light is a living being. As time and space rewrite themselves in languages we've never seen before, we come to a point within ourselves that demands immediate attention. Are we going to ignore the pink elephant in this space-time capsule, or are we going to learn to drive pink elephants and all through this ongoing fluctuation of shifts, changes, and choices? We can be a victor or a victim. In this new hologram, it's up to us. Forget personal karma, that's a breeze. We're in solar and planetary and cosmic karmic default. It's time to beautify your thoughts, yourself, your soul, and your intentions. It's time to beautify from the inside out, radiating as a beautiful living light, seeing all thoughts, planting seeds of hope, love, and balance for an ever-shifting future. Like a galactic Hawaiian surfer on an ancient longboard, we use what was naturally available to move through the quantum waves that circumvent time and space. Don't lose yourself in the schematics and planning, as the bridge over troubled waters is not repairable in all places of time. Like a Navy SEAL that is trained in the water, on the land, in the air, and in a place of invisibility, we have been asked to walk into the unknown in order to rescue what needs to be saved. And lifetime after lifetime you stood against what was dark, what was a lie, and what was manipulation. You stood when no one else would, and that very signature of time lives within your heart and soul and can be seen. You are a blessed light, a shiny, hopeful intention in human form. Radiating from your heart, your eyes, and your words is an almighty light, touching everyone like the first sunny day after a long, hard winter. Come to the plateau of inner peace, a place where words, actions, or emanations of others cannot touch you unless they are invited in. Find your center, find your fulcrum, your balance, and stand in that place in power. You're a superhero. You are a master of light incarnate. It's time to put on that cloak of remembrance and stand fully in your power. You are the etchings of time, memory, and sacred places wrapped into one. You are the prayers and the possibility of love in human form. Embrace those strong and powerful certainties. Allow them to become your fortress of solitude and sanctuary of healing. This planet is worth fighting for. You are worth fighting for. Life is worth fighting for. Stand strong and tall. Become an impenetrable living light force. This hot month of July offers us an opportunity to see with the eyes of sacred geometry, at 1,000 different perspectives and patterns, each reflecting another insight and truth. We're asked to look through all levels and dimensions of emotions into the underlying delicate reefs of self and soul, which are very fragile and in need of our attention. We try so hard to block what hurts, we cushion ourselves any way we can. Eventually everything comes full circle in the karmic Ferris wheel, and we come face to face with that which we ran away from to begin with. The sultry month of the she-crab scampers away from her truth and runs hither and fro, shielding herself from emotion. On July 25th, we will enter the Mayan Day Out of Time, a portal, a place where all and nothing exists simultaneously, a place that would tie the string theory in knots if they ever met. The Mayan Day Out of Time is the last day of the galactic year in the Mayan calendar. It's the extra day, the 365th day, called the Day Out of Time. This day is observed as a day free of time. This free day realigns the solar year. It is aligned with the feminine aspect of nature, a day of reverence and respect for all life, dedicated to all time and no time. Each and every day we need to step out of time and realign our energies, to swim deep into the void for that eternal minute and realign with the heart and soul's desire, to see the multiverse in all its choices. Everything you gave up on and tossed to the wind landed in the sacred place known as the day out of time. The year's day at a time is called Keen 68 Yellow Electric Star. This glyph is about connecting with your starseed self. It is a launching pad of truth that asks you to blend with all light, within Earth, the self, and the stars. It asks you to create and blend in a conscious effort to access more light and truth from the cosmos. It asks you to be a student of infinity, an emissary of endless unfolding truths. The day at a time asks us to know the power of our intentions, words, and actions as we cast them through the time windows to land in the field of dreams. This year empowers us to align with the generative power of the earth, to carry on vital birthrights, to plant seeds of hope, to be the harvest of light. This year will offer the masses hope, whether the size of a mountain or a mustard seed. Hope imbued with love is a priceless, never-ending treasure. 2022 Mayan New Year, the year of the red self-existing moon, a cosmic feedback system. Red moon is your conscious self, who you are becoming. This is the cosmic seed of awakened awareness. You are on the quest of self-remembrance, an awakened state of remembrance. Remembrance means having direct access to your expanded presence through an intrinsic perception of unity. Red moon is also a beacon, a transmitting station allowing you to become a beacon and receiver for cosmic consciousness. It is time to take off the veil of forgetfulness and become the beacon of awakened awareness. As you open to self-remembrance, you will receive divine direction. From the quantumawakening.com. And from Here in the Moon Astrology, Sunday, July 24th, 2022, Heat, Light, and Drama. This is a big week literally as gas giant Jupiter turns retrograde in Aries at the Leo new moon on July 28th until October 28th. As the Sun Moon make a stunning link to Jupiter, there is a power and potential in this fiery astrology for a personal reset or fresh start wherever Aries and Leo are in your chart. As you've been consistently underestimating or undervaluing yourself and your worth, do something practical to change that. Showcase your creativity in whatever form it takes. When the new moon conjuncts Ceres, make self-nurturance a priority. The revolution is well and truly with us for the first time since 1885. The great awakener Uranus and the karmic north node of fate and destiny are conjunct at 18 degrees Taurus. The conjunction is exact on the 31st of July and will be fired up by incendiary Mars on August 1st, a triple whammy which hasn't happened since 324 BC. Things will really kick off, but as Lord of Karma, Saturn and Aquarius forms an ongoing clashing T-square with a volatile conjunction. There are going to be no quick fixes, no escape hatches. Every single one of us is being forced by outer global and local political, economic, and climate circumstances to change the habits of a lifetime, our lifestyles, and what we have come to consider as our essential entitlements. From Here in the Moon Astrology.co.uk. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury in Leo, sesquiquadrate, Neptune retrograde, and Pisces. It's beautiful, glorious, effulgent, spattered with stars, magnificent, magical, or its illusions and delusions, dreams, muddling desires, brain fog. This slip-sliding aspect burrows us down rabbit holes so deep no one knows what they are looking for anymore. The mind twists and turns, enchanted one minute, losing the will to live the next. And we still haven't navigated the hall of mirrors that bounces us forward and back. It's all so vague and yet all so promising. The bottle of roses teases, it's 7 p.m. somewhere. Drink, be merry, and yes, we can do that if we want and have long rambling conversations about nothing. Sometimes that's fun, but other times it's a slippery road, taking us to nowhere. Disenchanted with life, the mind too tired to think anymore. We need a light hand to manage this energy effectively. Dare to dream, but calculate your risks carefully. Don't let wishful thinking lead you astray. There are many beautiful paths to choose and stories to live. Keep it real, and the gods will top it with glitter. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from Harmonic Convergence 2020 through 2028, Time-Space Harmonic Convergence, closing a new time hologram. Today corresponds to day number 28, moon number 13 of this year, and we are approaching the entrance to a new galactic year this July 25th through the 26th, 2022, Keen 68, 3 star, plus Keen 69, 4 moon, signaled by the heliacal rising of Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky, as the sacred geometrical latitude 19.5 degrees north. This event will signal the completion of the new Sirius cycle 34, NS 1.34, and the start of the new Sirius cycle 35, NS 1.35. Why is this relevant today? Because today we are also closing the 52nd week, Heptad, of this 13 moon year, and with it a larger fractal hologram of 7 cycles of 260 weeks each, since the new dispensation of time, July 26, 1987, NS 1.0.1.1, Keen 34, 8 Wizard, Venus and crescent moon rising with Sirius and the Sun. In a perfect time-space alignment, both Venus and the moon will be rising with Sirius before the Sun on July 25th and 26th, 2022, announcing the start of this new galactic year. This alignment is taking place in the area of the sky where the 7 stars of the Pleiades are serving as the perfect backdrop for this celestial harmonic convergence. Time is art. And from 13 moon peace time, key 6.1, the synchronotron 441 system is a subliminal system of knowledge meant to increase brain frequencies and open the human mind to new domains of thought and reflection at ever-increasing subtle levels. 260 keys to synchronotron, a guide to the new mind for people of the future. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 67, Blue Lunar Hand. Lunar is the name for the number 2, and its keywords are polarize, challenge, and stabilize. It is the second day of this current wave spell, which is always challenging. As with any journey, you must prepare, pack, and plan. A wave spell journey is no different. The second day is about looking at the challenges you face so you may polarize them and proceed. This can be tough days, but if you are conscious of the process, it can be much easier. Just think of it as an exercise of problem solving. The blue hand represents healing, accomplishment, and inner knowing, and so today is about facing the challenges that this presents. What is holding you back from healing? Why are you not accomplishing what you want? Today can cause frustration, but you have ever noticed how it's not the issue you have to deal with that is the problem, but your attitude towards problem solving generally causes headaches. Try approaching the issues at hand with a different view. Perhaps your obstacles are not as big as you imagined, or maybe you have a greater ability to solve your problems than you give yourself credit for. Life is always going to throw you challenges and curveballs, shocks, changes, and unexpected events. The only thing that you are truly in control of is how you react and deal with them as they arise. The blue hand is the healer of the Tzolk'in, but sometimes it can slap you in the face. When it occurs on the 2nd day or the 13th day, which is enduring, the hand is always direct about letting you know what's wrong with you. You don't want to shoot the messenger, though. If the doctor gives you a diagnosis, would you blame him or her for giving you the illness? The blue hand wants you to understand what needs healing before the process begins. You may not like the blue hand today, but he can help you without first pointing out the problem. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Blue Lunar Hand, 3 Monique, Keen 67, 24th of July 2022, Healing Polarity Challenges. 24/7/2022 equals 676 equals 613 equals 64 equals 10 equals 1. 676, Magical Heaven's Gate. Day codes 24, Charisma, Healing, Joy. 6, Heaven, Christ, Romance, Fertility, Family. 10, Manifestation, Authority, Power. 1, New Beginnings, Original, Unique, Independent. Month year code 7, Magic, Mystic, Spiritual, Solitude, Initiation. 13, Cosmic Consciousness, Natural Lore, Goddess, Mysteries. 4, Form, Structure, Foundation, Earth, Angelic. 20, The Awakening, Clear Vision. 22, Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 67 equal 13 equal 4. Foundation, Structure, Form, 1313. 4, New World Foundation. Today we are closing the door to the duality battles in order to build a new foundation of peace and divine harmony. 2 days to go, Galactic New Year, 26th of July 2022. Day 2 in the White World Bridger wave spell of surrender, letting go, forgiveness, networking, and building bridges to our new world. Today we are challenged with the lunar tone to surrender and let go of the duality games in our physical existence. Tone of creation, lunar, tone 2 in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female, and duality. Its action polarizes, power challenges, essence stabilizing. Polarity reveals your conflict struggles and the apparent separation created by your beliefs in duality. Polarized positions actually work in cooperative alliances. In cooperation, all polarities serve as backgrounds for full appreciation of one another and the whole. Examine the polarity of male and female within yourself, as well as the duality challenges in your physical reality. Today is the day to bring closure on these battles and pave the way for healing and a new start, free from conflict and discord and unity consciousness. Everything follows a cycle, and as we surrender to this flow, we discover a new sense of peace and accomplishment, as we realize a new sense of oneness with all that is. This is the supreme mission of the White World Bridger cycle, to unify people as equals through the art of surrender and letting go. Let go of the shore and go with the flow. Our planetary motto for the next 13 days, bridging the way to the new era of peace and harmony. Today's question is, what challenges do I need to finally release in order to be freed from duality conflicts and accomplish great healing, surrendering to the natural flow of life? Divine blessings for accomplishing great healing and harmony in our world. May peace be with us all. Deep prayers and healing energy to all those who are suffering on our planet from the challenge of living in a dualistic world. May we all unite as one and detach from drama. Amen. Visualizing a beautiful, unified, and free world. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 67, Blue Lunar Hand. The mantra, the code for today is, I polarize in order to know. Stabilizing healing. I seal the store of accomplishment. With the lunar tone of challenge, I am guided by the power of self-generation. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Dear, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to help support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light Intense Tarot 2222 for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Angel. We appreciate you and your support. And we appreciate all of you that continue to support our work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful codes and light language from Divine Brother of the Light, Prairie. Light medicine dictates resurrection, magnetic field, charge density, living vortex, eternal soul, kingdom of nature, magnetic currency RX, energetic XY genetics, morphing light bodies, decentralized network, transmuting field, magnetic weaving, photon frequency, calibrating minds, biophysical healing, planetary ley lines, harmonic informed field, modulation resonant form, sacred heart space portal, higher field nectar light, divine chakra restoration, self-love unlocks rebirth, oversoul honeycomb, stellar communion, alchemical wheel, holy anointing, royal hive, Atlantis, time tsunami, species reversals, genetic regression, eye of providence, apex, predatory prism AI, demonic fallen Disney star, Mickey Mouse, dark magician, spellbound kids imagination, genie and bottle soul capture, organic for transhumanism, third eye blind end game, Sirius sun quickening, magnetic density shift, fractal standing waves, source element light, undistorted inner sense, Lemuria, seal of the child, royal planetary gateways, ever-expanding spheres, initiation, immortal avatar, limitless light continuum. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed day out of time and galactic new year. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.